to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese, and the Commodores will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. That's caught. It's Horton. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Spence. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Run it with the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A low-line drive and not his best work. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Sherrill. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a crease, it's Newberry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. Got a little space. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Finding open areas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll give it to the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cuevas. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll go with a direct snap. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 9 over Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Gives it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Tide crowd roaring noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, and it's nice to have guys like this on 3rd down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
The Commodores are flying down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hoskins. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch, it's Bernard. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. punt is on its way. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Hoskins. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Wants to go up top with the catch. It's Sherrill. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. To the air, it's Pavia. He's got an open man. Good, solid tackle. The Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Get it out on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space. It's Alexander. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The give on the option. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown Tide!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 7 over Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Hunt is on its way. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Going to the ground. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the Hallelujah Land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. Fights off the defender. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Handoff from the gun. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quick handoff. Spins away from the defender. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Pavia. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hoskins. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Spence. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Gets the back moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Finds his man, it's Fitzgerald. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is open.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Pressure coming. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick off.
Running to Green.
Return is tackled down at the
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
Take over. First and 10.
Quarterback on the keeper. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Sherrill. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And that's a first down for the
From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the tailback. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be a run on third and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Miller with the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to